Welcome to this video on loss and damage, a crucial but often overlooked aspect of climate change. As the world's climate continues to change, many communities are facing devastating impacts that they are unable to adapt to. This video will delve into the reality of loss and damage, its consequences, and the urgent need for action. What is loss and damage? Loss and damage refers to the negative impacts of climate change that cannot be avoided or mitigated through adaptation measures. This includes permanent loss of land and ecosystems due to rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and desertification, loss of homes and livelihoods as people are forced to relocate from their communities, economic losses from damaged infrastructure, disrupted businesses, and decreased agricultural productivity. Loss of cultural heritage and traditional knowledge as communities are forced to adapt to changing environments. Loss of human life due to extreme weather events and climate-related disasters. The phases of loss and damage. The impacts of loss and damage are already being felt around the world, but they are hitting developing countries and vulnerable communities the hardest. These communities have contributed the least to climate change, yet they are bearing the brunt of its consequences. The urgency of the issue. Loss and damage is not just a future problem, it is happening right now. The scale and urgency of this issue demand immediate action. We need to amplify the voices of those most affected by loss and damage, increase funding and support for developing countries to address loss and damage, establish a global mechanism to address loss and damage, including financial assistance for affected communities, reduce greenhouse gas emissions to prevent further climate change and minimize future loss and damage. What you can do. Everyone has a role to play in addressing loss and damage. Here are some things you can do. Learn more about the issue of loss and damage. Raise awareness among your friends and family. Support organizations working on climate change and loss and damage. Advocate for climate action in your community and government. Reduce your own carbon footprint to help mitigate climate change. Addressing loss and damage is a complex challenge, but it is not insurmountable. By working together, we can build a more resilient and just future for all. Together, we can create a world where everyone is safe from the impacts of climate change. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content.